If you have a story about rural Ontario to tell, we want to help you tell it. The People's Archive of Rural Ontario, or PARO, seeks to create a world where bridges of understanding are built between the urban and the rural, and where rural voices and stories are valued. PARO will create a space where those voices and stories can be shared, readily accessible, and live on into perpetuity. Inspired by the People's Archive of Rural India, PARI, PARO is working to establish a freely accessible online community and living archive where diverse people can tell their stories about everyday lives in and about rural Ontario. Our living archive is a place for historical and contemporary stories, works of fiction or nonfiction, life histories, stories of an individual, group, organization, community, event or practice, a resource, celebration, and an object or place. Submissions can be your story or narrating someone else's story with permission. PARO is currently seeking out stories from people from all parts of rural Ontario. Contributors are free to define rural for themselves and their work or relationships to people, places, and environments. We welcome diverse, multi-thematic stories that contribute to, but are not limited to, our core archive themes of people, our work, our leisure, our concerns and struggles, our creativity, our environment, and crisis and change. If you identify yourself, your community, or your interests as rural, then your story has a place in PARO. We accept story submissions or expressions of interest for our team to document your story in text, audio, video, and/or photographic formats. So how can you help us? Share a story. Send us story ideas. Put us in touch with people who would like to share their stories. Tell others about us. If you have a rural story that you would like to share or questions and queries, contact the People's Archive of Rural Ontario or visit us at our website.